Hola mis amores. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So today I decided to do another storing my photo cards in my binder. I was going to work on my Monsta X collection, but I have a lot of photo cards. So instead of starting with the big stack of cards, I decided to split it up into two. So the video is not as long as I think it's going to be. For this video, I'll be placing all my other biases that I collect. I do have to say that I organized it as what I had as of yesterday. This is for my boy groups, so I haven't decided on a girl group yet. I think I just decided on one, but I will keep you updated. So for this, it's just my boy group that I will be placing in my binder, and I think I've talked enough, so let's just get started because it's not as big as a stack. You should see my Monsta X stack, but it's a big enough stack that it took me quite a while to organize where I wanted everything to go or where I wanted all the other photo cards that I have missing. I'm very excited because some of these collections I've been collecting since July, while other ones I've started very recently. So let's just dive right into it and I'll tell you all about it. So this binder, I consider it not my old members that I collect, but just my bias members from the groups so far that I've really taken a liking to. I started collecting Hongjun from ATEEZ, I want to say back in July. So I got introduced to ATEEZ and I fell in love with Hongjun. I fell in love with all their members, but Hongjun was the first one that really stood out to me, and so I decided to collect him as my first bias. And the more I watched all of their videos and their variety shows, I also fell in love with Sunghwa, who is the second person I collect. I started collecting Hongjun first, and then Fever came out, and then I saw Sunghwa more, and I was like, you know what, I'll collect Sunghwa too. So I made a section for both of them, and my priority is Hongjun. I'm only collecting his Korean collection and Sunghwa's Korean collection. I might collect a few special pre-order stuff for each of them, but the main priority is only their Korean albums because, as most of you know, ATEEZ releases many items with photo cards, and I am an ATEEZ. I love ATEEZ very much. I love all their members, but to be a committed ATEEZ for all of their photo cards, it's a hard feat, and I feel anyone that collects their complete collection. I believe it's so hard, especially when everything is very expensive, like just the photo cards alone. But Hongjun is my priority. This is one of my favorite pictures of him. And then we move on to the second group that I collect, which is fairly new. It's two, and a little story about two. Introduced to two in Road to Kingdom. The way I got into Road to Kingdom was through ONEWE, so fell in love with ONEWE, and so I went back and I watched all their previous videos and I realized they were on Road to Kingdom. And when I was watching that, I honestly will say that I do love all the groups that were in Road to Kingdom. They are so talented, so amazing. Pentagon is amazing, and congratulations, they just finally got their first win. I was so happy for them. Yay! On and off, the BOYZ. I mean, they are so talented, and they're also amazing. I just went through the rabbit hole with two, and I came out loving Kyunho. He is such an adorable person, and such a great dancer. It's so funny, and I just had to collect him. And it's funny because I'm always like, I have to finish Monsta X, I had to finish ONEWE, and here I am starting more collections. But I love it. It's so much fun, and it's a really great time. So I'm collecting Kyunho for two. Luckily they don't have that many things, so it goes there. And last but definitely not least is ONEWE. I will have to do a reorganization because with their new demo studio album, I get 2 more Hphm PCs that I'll be on the lookout for. So I'll probably reorganize as I do this. But I've been a ONEWE stan since I was introduced to ONEWE. But yeah, so that is who I have in this binder. I will be adding, so you're hearing it first here. I don't know what's up with me and rookie groups, but I stumbled upon another rookie group called Ghost 9. And let me just tell you guys, wow. I loved their short film they did for their music video. I loved their song, their debut song, which was Think of Dawn. Look for that. I'll probably do that, but I will be adding Ghost 9 as another group that I will be collecting. Let's just start storing all these photo cards I have. So I'm going to start with ATEEZ. Let's see. Let me do all the Hongjun ones, and then I'll go with Songhwa. So I decided to start from Fever and work my way backwards. These are majority of the ones I have. I am completely done with his Fever Korean albums, and I'm officially on the lookout for his previous albums. I don't have any, unfortunately. So let's move on to Fever. I'll do this one. So this is how I outlined it, and I'll just start with the diary card. Okay. So yeah, I will have to tell you, out of all of the Fever cards, so out of these 4, I don't know why this one was such a hard card to find a trade for. I started trading as soon as the album was released, and I ended up having to pay for this one because I guess it's really limited, even with all the fan signs they've been doing. This one was the trickiest to find. So it was the last one on my list to collect, to finally finish Fever for Hongjun, and I just gave in and I bought it because there's nothing more satisfying than finally finishing the much needed Korean collection. That is the hardest part. So I'm just going to quickly move through this, and then we'll keep on chatting about ATEEZ. So for this one, it's this name tag. Why did I decide to purchase this special item? I just really had to have it. I felt like it was very unique, very special. And I love that the actual name tag is in the picture. It seemed like a really cool idea, and since I'm not collecting everything from ATEEZ, I was like, this will be one of the special things I buy. And I love it. It's perfect. And I love that it's different from all of his other photo cards. So for the name tag, I'm going to keep it in like this since it's very special. And then I think I have a special binder somewhere. Did I not put it in here? Oh, here it is. Yes. So I'm gonna say, probably I'll do Hongjun. Wait, let's keep it in there. So I'll do it Hongjun and then Songhwa in here, and then I'll probably put like something to cover it so it's not see-through. Okay, let's go back to, so I did order all my albums from K-Town for You, so I was finally able to get my little Blueberry. I love that. I love his hair. Like, the blue looks amazing on Hongjun. Amazing. And then, so I don't know which other special photo cards I want to collect that are Hongjun or Songhwa. I know Songhwa, I want a specific one. But Hongjun, I feel like there's so many I have to have. I want to like really look at it to see which ones I want to collect. So here is Fever. This one is empty. This is a fan-made picture I got from a trade, which I'm very thankful for because it goes with this era. It goes perfectly. I do not have, this one is just my favorite that I got from the trade. It's so precious. It probably won't go with all these photo cards, but I just love him in this bunny outfit. So that is, I'm officially done with his Korean Fever, and I'm going to be on the lookout for everything else. Now let's go on to Songhwa, which I don't have a lot of his. What do I have? What do I have? I was very lucky to get this one. If you saw my ATEEZ polls that I did, I was so happy when I got this one. And that's it. Okay. So I don't. Woo! So I don't have many Songhwa because, as I've said before, Hongjun was my priority. So now that I have finished Hongjun's Fever, I will be more on the lookout for Songhwa. This is the name tag that I bought for Songhwa. I was very lucky. I love that he's pointing to it because it was so out of the frame, but he's making a reference that he does have it on him. Can I just say that I love Songhwa's and Hongjun's like friendship, relationship. It's like, it's so refreshing and so cute to watch, and I think that's the reason why I decided to collect Songhwa too, because first I was at the beginning I was a big Hongjoong. I'm still a big ATEEZ fan, but my focus was only going to be on Hongjoong. And then when I started watching more of their reality shows or V-Lives, they're just everything in general, they're so cute. Songhwa is like, I know they don't like to reference each other as a mom and dad of the group, but they so are. Hongjoong being the dad and a great leader, of course. He is a great leader for ATEEZ, and Songhwa is perfect for keeping them all in check. It's so cute. So I had to collect both. I had like no choice. I was like, I have to collect it. I have to. So, but like I said, it's pretty pricey to collect ATEEZ, which kind of bums me out because that just makes me push them back on my list, since I have other priority wish lists. But I am intending to focus on collecting Songhwa and Hongjoong now that I don't have to worry about ONEWE, and I think I'm doing really well on Monsta X, but we'll see. So that's all I have for Songhwa. Yeah, and these are the name tags. That's all I have for Songhwa. I still need the heart sign, the one with the brick background, and I really, really, really want the MMT version of this. I really, really want it. That's like the only MMT I've been dying to have. And I have trades. If anyone wants to trade some ATEEZ MMT cards or a K10 for you, I will be happy. I'll even give you two. I'll give you two MMT cards for the one Songhwa that I want. I really, really want it. I really don't want to have to pay for it, but if I do, if that's what it takes, I will. But honestly, I will happily give you a trade for the Songhwa that I'm looking for. Okay. So the moment I saw someone had a trade for this adorable circle Kyunho, I had to jump on and trade because it was the last thing on my list and it was the hardest thing to find. I know ONEWE is still a rookie band and they only have one other album. I didn't realize that there were not many people trading, so I'm very happy when I finally was able to get all of their together items, but I don't know how I'm going to store this one. This is going to be a challenge. So let's just start doing these. For the ticket, so all the running together is done. I need to go back and collect these two. For the running together, the ticket fits here. And I also checked that in their previous albums they have like a folding trading card, which is slightly bigger than your average PC, so I decided to put it here too. So it's going to be looking sideways like this. For this one I will figure out a way. Probably I'm just going to put the single sheet. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll do that. I'll come back. I don't have one right now. I have to purchase them, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably put just like a regular white sheet so you can see it, but not everything else. So yeah. So that's it for 2 for my adorable Hyunho. Again, he is such a funny and goofy guy, and I don't know if you saw him in the latest interview because they celebrated their 200th day. It was so happy. I'm so happy for them. But he looked like such a maknae. Oh my god, like he looks like a big baby maknae. I was like, Hyunho, what happened to you? You look so, you're like aging backwards. Which is adorable. But I can't wait. I missed their previous comeback, so I can't wait to be with them when they make their next comeback. It's going to be so much fun, and hopefully I'll have everything collected. They do have a lot of pre-order benefits, and again, like I said with Seonghwa, I'm probably going to just pick 1 or 2 because my main priority is just their Korean albums and inclusions. So now we book. Let's move on to, last but not least, we have ONEWE. And my baby Hphm. My baby Hphm. Look how precious he is. I love it. So, I'm actually going to reorganize this with you because, like I said, their new album just dropped. It's their demo. So I need to make room. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did with, it's 2 and 2. There might be a special Apple one, so I think I might get that. How do I want to do it? Okay, I think I'm just going to do 2 and 2 with the 1 pre-order benefit here. So and then here, so for this one, they just announced that they're doing a Apple fan sign, and they're gonna give out photo cards to all that apply. So so like I said, ONEWE is pretty much really close to my heart as much as ONEUS is. So I have a feeling that eventually I'll probably move them to my alt category, but for now I just love them. I love ONEWE. They're so talented, but since they don't have that many photo cards, I do, as of right now, I do want to collect everything and anything Hphm. So for their newest album, they are doing a Apple fan sign. I haven't purchased it yet. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna release it for, because right now it's on Korean, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Anyway. I will purchase that in the coming days, but I really want to collect everything Hphm since there is not much to collect, so I'm hoping it's a lot easier. Hoping is the word. Go. So for the longest time, I was complete in my Hphm collection. Now with their new album, which just dropped 2 days ago, I finally have more collecting to do, which I'm very happy about. My album is on its way and I'm so excited. So excited. So let me put this back. That is this part 1 of my putting my photo cards in my binder. Like I said before, I'm going to be adding another group to this, which is Ghost 9. I will probably announce the people I'm collecting once I get my albums and I do the unboxing. But I'm so excited. I'm still watching them do promotions and interviews, and they're so adorable. No more rookie bands. Like, I fall in love with rookie bands and then I have to collect them. So I'm working on ATEEZ. So that is another wish list I need to collect and finish. I am so happy that I finally finished Kyunho's Running Together. And then I have more Hphm. So probably in the next update for this binder, I will have the Ghost 9 members organized so I can just put their photo cards in there. I am so excited. The main reason I love doing this is I like to see my photo cards organized because I have them in a box just stacking. So they are now in their proper places, in their binders, and I'm so happy to just see my progress. That is it for this episode. I can't wait to make more of these videos, and I hope you guys join me with how my collections are going along. I think I'm gonna start collecting a girl group, like one. I might. I still haven't decided, but for sure I know the one girl group that I am waiting for them to debut. I've watched all their promotions, their behind the scenes info. I'm still debating, but as of right now, I'm going to be collecting Purple Kiss. So the goal right now is all members for Purple Kiss, since I don't collect any girl groups. So that is going to be determined. I hope they do their debut in December. I really hope so. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing more updates on my binders, my collections. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also follow me on my trades account, which I have a whole bunch of other stuff up for trades, up for sale. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Adios.